Hello, this is the Shaman Chef, and tonight we're going to do a simple preparation of squash blossoms. Yesterday the 4-H was having a sale and they had these nice little squash with some squash blossoms, and on Facebook somebody asked me how to make the squash blossoms, so I thought I would show you a little example here. So you take the squash blossom, and then sometimes inside there's a little stem that comes up. These don't have them, they're clean, so you don't have to worry about that, but you might want to check them out and rinse them out just in case there's any ants or anything like that in them. And then we're going to take in, we have a little flour. We're salt and peppering our flour. We don't have too much flour here. Okay, we're going to dip these in, and then we're going to put them into some beaten egg. Beaten egg. 1 egg beaten. So we're dipping, which is called dredging. We're dredging and we're shaking off the excess, and then we're putting it into the egg. On the stove, we have some oil heating up, an extra virgin olive oil heating up in the pan, and while that heats up, we're going to take our squash blossoms and toss them around in the eggs a little bit. I've never tried this with this little camera before, just doing one quick shot, so your feedback would be great. Does it work? Does it give you what you need? But since someone asked, I thought, well, why not? I'm cooking them. Let's give it a whirl. So I've got the oil. The oil's heating up. While the oil's heating, because we want to get it pretty hot, let me show you what I did with the rest of the squash. They were little squash, so I sauteed off some onions. I put the squash in there. I cut the squash in half. And I had some fresh tomatoes that I also got at the 4-H sale. And then I put in some fresh lemon basil. So while that was cooking down, and now it looks like our oil's getting hot here because it's starting to smoke, we're just going to stick those in. And look at, they kind of create little packages. You want to move them in the oil a little bit. Like if you were making a piece of French toast or something. There you go. And it's frying. And then you saute them. It's quite simple. And then once they connected on one side, we're going to flip them over. Well, this is the problem with the one shot. You're gonna have to come with me for a second over here to get a fork, and we'll just flip them. Oops. See, they're nice and little. The eggs cooked there. We don't want to over brown the eggs. We just want it to be nice and connected. They're not very thick, so they won't take very long. And so that's it. And tonight I'm serving them with some seared pork tenderloin that's out on the grill, or grilled pork tenderloin. And I'm going to put them right with this other vegetables here on top right before I go to serve it. So give them a try. So when you see them the next time at the market, don't be afraid. Just give it a shot. Alright, there you go.